The Ashes of Cinderella. They still tell it as a sweet story. The poor girl who sat in ashes, lifted by magic, married a prince, and lived happily ever after. But that isn't how it happened. Cinderella's father died when she was young, leaving her with her stepmother and two stepsisters. They weren't cruel because of vanity. They were cruel because they were afraid. Her father hadn't just been a merchant. He had been a collector of things no man should ever collect. Old relics, bones bound in iron, fragments of veils that whispered when the moon was full. When he died, they burned everything, except one thing they couldn't destroy: the girl, because she wasn't just his daughter. She was something he had brought back. The stepmother noticed it first. Cinderella never ate, not really. She picked at scraps, pretended to swallow. Yet she grew taller, stronger, more pale. Sometimes when she thought she was alone, she licked the soot from the fireplace bricks, as if tasting blood. The sisters swore they saw teeth glinting in her mouth. Not human teeth, but long and needle-thin. The stepmother tried to keep her busy, to exhaust her, to keep her weak with endless chores. But it only made Cinderella sharper. She moved like smoke, silent, always watching. When the royal ball came, the stepmother locked her in the kitchen. The girl just smiled. Her dress was already waiting in the ashes, woven from shadows, stitched with the whispers of her father's relics. The fairy godmother they speak of in the tale was no fairy at all. It was the thing her father had bartered with long ago, now answering the blood in her veins. She didn't ride a pumpkin carriage. She crawled out of the hearth, her shadow dragging behind her like a bride's veil. At the ball, every candle dimmed when she entered. The prince saw her and could not look away, not out of love, but because her gaze held him by the spine. She danced with him, though the music had stopped. And when midnight struck, her glamour cracked, just for a moment, and those who were watching swore they saw her face peel back like burning paper. The prince, they say, hunted for her with a glass slipper. But that isn't true either. He hunted with dogs, with torches, and with prayers whispered through clenched teeth. He wasn't seeking a bride. He was seeking to kill what had followed him home. And the slipper, that was no dainty shoe. It was the only thing she left behind, a shard of her own molted skin, clear as glass, slick with blood when held in the light. The story was rewritten for children, softened into something sweet. But the old servants of the castle still whisper the truth, that she returned on the third night, slipping past locked doors and iron chains, and when the prince was found the next morning, his body was upright in bed, eyes open, smile fixed, bones hollow as reeds. No one knows where she went after. Some say she still lingers in kitchens, crouched among ashes, waiting for families who mistreat their daughters. Others say she walks at night in her shadow gown, looking for another dance partner who won't break beneath her hands. So when you wake in the dark,